Welcome, Pisces, Aries, to your Astro Dice reading for March. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, hit that big old like button. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Okay, best messages coming out. And for those of you who are new, this is where I take tarot with astrology and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Best messages coming out, please. Oh, look at that Pisces energy coming out. Going straight into the 7th house, one of my favorite houses. Going with that South Node. Woohoo! South Node is talking about concerning your past karma. It is speaking of your unremembered past. If you have thrown the South Node on the dice, it suggests behavior patterns that may have their roots in the past lives and are reactivated so that you may experience them again and bring them to a resolution. I love that too, because that's also where we talk about those past life loves coming in. And we're talking about that 7th house, the 7th house of partnerships, right? Career, things of that nature. So there could be something from the past life, right, that is talking about this is where something happened that I have to repeat, right? Maybe we were lovers and we didn't get to live a full life, so we're going to get back together. Our soul contract says we have to get back together so that we can finish what we started, because it was low, it was slow. We only lived to our 20s, right? And we want to experience this into old age. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. I know, sounds like movie stuff, but that's, that's what happens. The goddess within your sacred spiritual center and quiet dignity, we use the Vesta, because the Vesta is the part of that spirit, right? That soul. The closest card, we don't have South and North nodes cards. I was looking for some at one time and I never did find them. So one day if I find them, I swear I'm going to use them. Even if they don't look like these cards, it's like I don't care, right? But for now, she does a great job. Of course, she's part of the sun instead of the moon, but that's okay. Sun is the what, guys? The soul. So it's all good. It works. Okay, let's go. Bringing in that Piscean energy. The endless energy is wistful, endlessly loving, compassionate, and forgiving. It confuses and softens to resolve those issues. And that's crazy, because what were we talking about? Wanting to what? Resolve the issues, coming to any kind of resolution that the soul may feel that it needs. Beautiful card. Very intuitive card as well. Okay. Spiritual card as well. Pisces, Cancer, the moon. Okay, let's see. Going straight into that 7th house. Like I said, one of my favorite houses. This is the area of your life is about long-term significant partners, romance, business, and or family, right? It hits all of those areas. That's why I love that card. Not just talking about the 5th house of, just romance. It's talking about everything in our lives pretty much, right? That needs something. So getting straight into the situation. The situation is taking place in the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. Let's go. Your karmic is looking for that passion in the 7th house. Looking to resolve an issue. What are we doing in the beginning of the month? We are looking for action. We're looking for speed. It's looking for this change. So definitely embracing some kind of change, something quick, something sudden changes, some kind of unexpected encounter is going to happen that's going to have the potential for some kind of growth over here. Something that has to do with that South Node. So whatever is going on over here, it is fast. It is coming. It is now. Your soul wants this to happen now. It's going to feel like a challenge. So it's going to feel like a challenge. It's, whoa, but you might even feel like you're kind of holding your own on the situation. Soul searching, there it is. Because remember, it's that unremembered past. So it's saying, I want you to get in there. I want you to meditate. I want you to understand this challenge that's before you. Why are you having this whirlwind of change and surprise and things moving so quickly? right? Trust in your inner guidance. Meditate on the situation. Take some alone time to get into the wisdom of the situation. Try to figure out what is going on. It's going to take some rest, right? So it says don't allow this to just allow you to be in a whirlwind. Rest, relax. It wants to plan for your future. It wants to see things happening now. This is time for recuperation and recovery from things that were going on. If you feel like you were in a third-party situation and there's a challenge of some kind of gossip or something, heavy partying or overindulgence, it wants you to take that alone time. It wants you to figure out what is going on within your life now so we can get past this. So this is going to be a roller coaster ride. Absolutely, of emotions. This is going to be very overwhelming, going to cause some kind of anxiety. There may be some infidelity that's going on within your relationship. I have to bring that up. I have third-party situation with the Empress in reverse. That's infidelity. 2 cards of Threes of Crowd. And this is also going to make you feel like you're in some kind of, like I said, a roller coaster. And it might even be pushing you out of your comfort zone. It has to happen. It's saying the South Node says this is going to happen. It wants to wake you up. It's waking you up. Okay? It's waking you up to make you understand so that it can align yourself. Okay? With maybe even a territory that you're not used to having. If you've been used to being in this situation, it wants you to move. It's pushing you. Fear not, though. Please fear not. That's why you need to meditate. You need to align yourself so that the fear and the anxieties and things of this nature doesn't take over. That way you can keep yourself out of feeling like you're just in some kind of challenge, because no matter what, it is a challenge, right? It's an awakening, because you're going through an awakening. Which that's usually what the North and South nodes do anyways. They put you in these alignments to waken you up. You're probably seeing a lot of signs and synchronicities. So just think about what it is. What's the turmoil within your life right now that you know, you feel it in the very beginning of the month. You feel that it's like time to get rid of it. It could be smoking. It could be anything. Whatever maybe I'm overindulging in food, in party. I'm being cheated on and I know it. And I know that I feel very indecisive about how I'm going to deal with this situation. No matter what it is, it's feeling like I've lost my lack of focus on this situation. I have a lot of confusion, but I feel myself being pushed because of that 8 of Wands. I feel myself being pushed. I feel I am in the loop-de-loops, in some kind of roller coaster ride. But it's pushing you out of this, what you would consider a comfort zone. Even though it's uncomfortable to be in anyways. That's what's weird, right? It's like, okay, like for instance, I was smoking, and even though I wanted to quit smoking, when I stopped trying to smoke, it put me in this uncomfortable position. Right? To where it's like, oh my God, I know I don't want to smoke, but you have that little piece in your head saying, but that's all you know. You've been doing it for 26 years. That's what you do. So what do I do now in the mornings when I drink my coffee? What do you do? Right? You see the point? Anyways, I quit smoking like in October. I pushed myself to the ultimate limit. And yes, I had the breakdown of a lifetime, right? But it's all done and over with. Now I just chew my nicotine gum. But, and that's fine. That's fine, right? At least I don't stink like cigarettes and all that stuff or feel bad or whatever, right? I feel healthier, that's for sure. And I can actually... Okay, and sorry about that, guys. I had to fix my microphone. It was kind of beeping at me, so I had to I'm going to have to fix this video for the resolution of the volume. So if it sounds a little weird in the very beginning, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's going on with the mic, but it says it was dying. So okay, so let's go ahead and get to this. I plugged it in. Now we're coming back. I charged it. So let's see what's going on. Okay, so yes, it's saying in the mid-month, though, there's going to be some victory that's going on when it comes to this situation, knowing that you know, this is where it's all coming together, and you have the Hierophant coming out for those commitments, knowing that you have a commitment that you need to embrace at this time, and embracing the change with open arms, right? Because your soul and your higher self is saying, look, this is where you need to go. This is what I'm aligning you for, right? I'm going to, you know, push you towards this new direction and align you with what your soul's purpose really is. So, and this is for that highest level of commitment, whether it's in the love. Remember, we're in the 7th house. It's either significant partners, romance, business, or family, right? So you could say, okay, yeah, if I, you know, I have to quit drinking because I need to save that money for my family, or it's better for my family, or I quit smoking because it's too expensive for my family. That's fine, right? It doesn't matter as long as it's understanding it's not just, right, the soul's purpose of the 1st house so much as it is for the 7th house. So no matter what, it's aligning yourself, saying, this is what is coming towards me. My soul says, I need this new love, right? I need this career, right? Maybe I owned a restaurant in the past life and I need to own one now. You see what I'm saying? Whatever it is. Okay. Yes, this is where you're going to find the zest for life. Wow. So in the mid-month, you're going to feel like you are overcoming some of these things. It's going to be hard, right? No one said it's going to be easy, right? It might even be one of those things that you were avoiding. Maybe you knew deep down inside, you know what, I know that something is off. I know that I should be somewhere else. So it's challenging you to adapt to what it is you truly need for yourself. Okay. And it's going to feel like it's more conventional when you might even feel like this is unconventional, because it's a challenge, right? So yeah, going towards this victory is going to cause some anxiety, some despair, some, oh my goodness, right? But that's why you have the Hermit there. So you don't feel so overwhelmed. That way you can soul search. Because I'm telling you right now, for the majority of you, you know you're somewhere in the 7th house where you feel like, I'm comfortable, but I know I shouldn't be here. I knew I should be doing something else. I know I'm worth so much more. I know that there's something better for me. But because I'm in a comfort zone, right, I haven't taken those steps out just yet. So this is literally pushing you out of your comfort zone towards what you're truly committed to for your higher self. Okay, so this is that, yeah, feeling burned out, but you might even feel like, okay, I don't know what direction I'm supposed to go in. You don't need to know exactly what direction you're supposed to go in, 100, because it's going to be like the winds of change. As the winds are coming through, they're blowing clouds this way, right? You don't have control over that. You just let go and know exactly what it is. You know deep down inside what it is and what those connections are. It's going to make you reevaluate what is going on for that zest of life. And as you do so, yes, you can look out and see. You'll have the foresight. You'll be moving and pushed into that forward direction, right? And yes, anytime we let go of something, you know, it gets scary, right? So this is going to kind of free those shackles of what is holding you back from what you truly need within the 7th house. Maybe even holding on to a love relationship because it's comfortable. We know each other. We've been together a long time, but I know I could have so much more, that this isn't it. This is not where my true heart's desire lies. And it could be that you have a soulmate trying to come in. That would be that calling in a soulmate, but you need to make room for it, right? So manifesting, taking action where action is needed. But there is going to be a struggle at the end of the month. It says this is a struggle, and it is. It's going to be exhausting. You might even lose a little lack of motivation towards doing so. Okay, but it's okay. It's okay, right? You're going to have a mix of your intuition and your intellect is really going to come in, right? But yes, here it is, your past life. Because it is moving you towards this resolution with what it is that you need to do in this life that you didn't get to do in the last life. Maybe you have a, deep soulmate connection coming through that said, hey, we only, in our past lives, we only make it to age 30, right? I would like to live the rest of my life with you. I'd like to grow old with you in one lifetime. That would be nice. So maybe you made some soul contract with someone, okay, to do so. But you need to make the room for it and seize control of it and focus with all your heart's content, right? And you have the sun, the soul's purpose, the happiness, the celebration, the success. And it's not saying that's 100% going to come in towards the end of the month. It's saying you're on your way. The struggle is real. Of course it's real. Things like this are not easy. This is a journey, and a deep soul journey. Wow, you guys are going on a deep soul's journey. Okay. For the Ace of Wands. So having those opportunities, this is where you're going to grow. This is where you're going to maybe even revisit some dreams. You might even get some dreams of past life. This pushing you towards this area. You might even dream of that soulmate coming in. Okay. But it says that you have this soul purpose, whichever one it is. You might even get some kind of phone call, right, from some kind of partner. Maybe you were partners in the past life in some kind of business adventure. Maybe, and they want to open up a business with you. Maybe you already know about this. Maybe your heart's calling has been going towards opening up a flower shop or whatever you're doing, right? And deep down, you know what? I want to do that. I want to do that. And then all of a sudden this opportunity comes knocking. Well, there it is. There's that winds of change. There's that being pushed towards that direction. Because no matter what's going to happen, as soon as you let go of whatever the Three of Cups is, whether it's this person cheating on you or this, partying or whatever it is that's holding you back in the 7th house, it's calling you to say, this is time. If you're married and you know that, we live this kind of lifestyle, but it's not family friendly, right? But I know my calling keeps telling me I want a baby, I want to make a family, the Sun card. Then it's time to make that baby. It's time for that soul to come through, right? So you're going to progress with freedom and exploration, and it's going to open up your mind and your heart to this challenge and be able to see the bigger picture of where you're going. So you're not walking alone. You're never alone anyways. Your higher self is pushing you into this direction, telling you, let's get into this calling. Okay? So don't fear the change. Allow the change to happen. Free yourself, right, for this time, because it's time. And it's time to make a new clean slate. It's time to go where the sun is shining. It's time to go where your soul is calling you in this lifetime right now. So yes, there's unexpected events that will challenge your well-being, your comfort zone. Yes, your comfort zone. Challenging your comfort zone. And for some of you, it's new love. So be on the lookout for a lot of you for new love. If you all know what it is. Okay, you have this deep-seated knowledge that's just driven within you that you know what it is, right? You know where that transformation is. You know what it is, right? If you don't know what it is, that's where you go to the hermit. And you ask through meditation, ask your spirit guides, help me understand where this is. And that's where the dreams come in. That's where the intuition pops in and says, that's where it is. Remember when you said, right? Ooh, because they want to collaborate. You have a lot of collaboration from your spirit guides, your higher self. Okay. What a beautiful reading, guys. I am so sorry about the very beginning of this reading. Please forgive me for that. I did try to fix it I am going to try. I actually, am going to try to fix that as much as possible. I know I keep saying I did, but that's because you guys are watching it now. Right? So it's like I did try to fix it as much as possible, and I am going to. So, okay. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.